What's up, YouTube? It's your girl DeeDee. Welcome and welcome back to the channel. So I am back with another quick reaction video. Now this comes from a couple of black women who are annoyed by the hyena tribes. And they're talking about it. So we're going to get into the reaction. Make sure you guys comment, like, and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Hit that notification bell to be notified when I upload new content. Y'all definitely chime in the comments. I want to hear your thoughts on this one. Let me know what you think. So let's go ahead and get into the video. Here we go.
What annoys me lately with the culture of I want a man to do this and pay for this. You do not look up to par to be asking for the things that you are asking for. Bro, no, you don't got a pot to piss in or a window to throw it out of.
Rubbing panties together.
Rubbing panties together.
And you expect a man to come in and take care of you. You not even taking care of yourself.
You're not taking care of yourself.
Leave the rich men for the rich. That's
and
what
leave
I'm saying.
The tall men for the tall. I just wanted to throw that out there too.
No, for real, that is so annoying. Like, I hate seeing a girl who don't got together and she'd be like, no, because this what he got to do.
Because this what he got to do.
You don't even do that for yourself.
You don't do that for yourself. Your hair's not even done. Your nails are chipped. Like, I'm sorry. That really annoys me so much. And it's just like, that's the standard nowadays.
Listen, bravo to them. Shout out to them. Because, you know, at least we have some women who actually get it, who realize that a lot of the things that a lot of these women are asking for are just unrealistic. Let's be real. And y'all hear me say it all the time, but I'm glad there are other women who are recognizing that a lot of this is a bunch of BS, that a lot of this behavior needs to change. And it's not all about, oh, you're settling and you will not settle. No, a lot of times it's you want the men to settle for you, because a lot of these women, if we gonna be honest about it, they really think that they're better than most men. And a lot of these women have hyped themselves up and told themselves that, oh, I have this degree and I'm an educated woman and I'm on this level and all of these things, but you're really not on the level you think you are on compared to what the men want. And I think this is the dilemma that we're facing in modern society and modern dating. A lot of these women really think that their ish don't stink, and they really think that they're better than average men. And this is why they think and act the way that they do. But they're finding out that these men are not tolerating this type of BS. And these men are not dealing with them, nor do they want to deal with them. And they're not looking their way. And so this is going to yield a lot of people single, because women have this unrealistic expectations. They really think that they're above average men because they have a job or they have a business or they got a degree. And that does not make you above average, in my opinion, when it comes to dating and what men are looking for. Because the things that men are looking for, it has nothing to do with your degrees, your education, none of that. The things that they want are much simpler, but these women are above all of that. They want this soft girl, soft life where they don't have to do anything in a relationship. You don't have to do anything for the man. The man, you want him to be obsessed with you, do everything for you, and that's just unrealistic, and you're not getting that. You're not getting that. Now, maybe there's somebody somewhere who has that, but most of these women with these unrealistic expectations, you're not getting that, because even the men that you say you want, they're not trying to give that to you either, because they don't want gold diggers. They don't want somebody who just gonna mooch off of them. They don't want a grown child. They don't want a grown woman who's able-bodied, can work. You went to school, you got a degree, you got a business, you got a job. He don't want somebody just mooching off of him and thinking that he should be responsible for everything, even if he can do it. He wants a different type of woman. That's the thing that they don't realize. The way a lot of these women come off is very repulsive to a lot of men, I'll say. And I think if you are a woman out here, it doesn't mean, oh, you're less than and you're settling for less. If you are looking to cooperate with the man, it means that's what a relationship is built upon. That's what a relationship is based upon. Two people working together, not one person dictating what the other one should do and always expecting that person to do the most and go above and beyond, while you can just sit back and act as if you're like this pillow princess where you're so great, you're so above him, so you can just act like you're just so high and mighty and you're above him, that he owes you something, that he's supposed to be beholden to you and do everything that you want and please you 24/7, while you can just continue to act entitled and selfish. That's not a relationship. That's not a relationship. And if I was a man, I wouldn't want that either. That is not conducive to healthy relationships or healthy individuals whatsoever. And so I think that's where a lot of these women who say they will not settle, they're thinking, oh, I've worked too hard for me to just settle for a man who makes less money than me. But you got to understand, a relationship shouldn't be based just solely on money. You got to understand that if you've worked really hard, then he's probably worked hard too. And you shouldn't be comparing who's better than who when it comes to how much money somebody makes on either side. That is totally out of line of what a relationship should be based on and what you should be focused on when it comes to looking for healthy relationships or healthy men or women. Everybody's so focused on money and sex. How good can you please me? How much money can you spend on me? What can you do for me? Without offering anything that he wants in return. See, women, we always know what we want. We want the money. You want shopping. You want to travel. You want to do it. We hear it all the time. When it comes to what you can provide for the man, it's very mediocre. It's very basic. It's very bottom of the barrel. It pales in comparison to what you're willing to do for him. Oh, supportive. Oh, I've just got his back. What? Just stand next to him and say, I got your back and I'm supporting you. How are you literally supporting him? Because a lot of these women don't want to cook. You don't want to clean. You don't want to have his children because the majority of y'all already have kids. So he has to come in and take on more than what he would be getting from you. And I just think that that's an unfair situation. And I think a lot of women are very entitled, very selfish, very unaware of what it takes to maintain a healthy, strong relationship because they've never seen it. They think a healthy relationship is a man catering to them, and that is not, because anybody would get tired of that. And I think a lot of these women can relate when they think back to the pookies that they've taken care of, that they've let drive around in their cars, the men that y'all have had babies with who didn't do anything for the kids, who didn't do anything for you, never taken you to an expensive restaurant, have never treated you too much. He just was good in bed. He was your type, and you wanted to try to lock him down with a baby, and you did. And then he continued to do what he always was going to do, leave and continue to make babies with other women who would allow him. And so now a lot of these women are scorned from those relationships because you've given your all to somebody who was not giving their all to you. Now you understand it when it happens to you, but when it's flipped around with a man who is deserving of a good woman, deserving of somebody who's supportive and there for him and loves him and actually treats him like she wants to be there, y'all can't offer that to that man because he's really not your type. You want the responsible men to come in and take on all of your baggage and all the trauma you've been through, and you want them to treat you like you're just, this stellar individual with no baggage or anything. Like you just popped out of your mama's womb and, became an adult and you had no children, no baggage, no past traumatic relationships or any of that. You want him to give you the most for the very least. And I think that is not a fair deal. And I think that because men are speaking out and saying what they want and letting you guys know that they have standards, it's putting a hitch in your giddy up. It's kind of making women a little mad because they're used to seeing stepdads just doing the most with their moms and being there and tolerating a lot of stuff and just taking it. And now men are saying, no, we're not doing that. We're not our stepdads. We're not those men. Just like women say they're not their grandmothers and they're not those women. You don't want to be a housewife strictly at the house taking care of the home and the kids. That's too boring. You want to be outside. You want to do everything that you want to do, but you still want the treatment of a housewife. And you're really not that. You got to stop with the entitlements. You got to stop with this idea that you're just supposed to be this princess and the man got to work his fingers to the bone to just take care of you and cater to you, and you really do nothing that benefits him. That's an antiquated idea. That is not what's happening in modern society, and I think a lot of women are realizing it. So we got to do better. We got to do better. You got to do better. That's all I'm gonna say. So listen, y'all, let me know what y'all think in the comments. Chime in, hit that bell to be notified when I go live or post new content. Share the video if you can, you guys. And if you're new to the channel and you like the content, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. It is free to subscribe. So let me know what you think, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.